Hey y'all, thanks for watching. I am Carlette, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm trying to do better with not doing too much talking about nonsense. But anyway, I wanted to hop on and do a video that I really wanted to do around Christmas time, but because of my phone and stuff and not having memory, I have not been able to make videos. So I'm trying to get something done. Since I got up a little earlier today, went to the DMV and took my Georgia license photo, and my husband and daughter is still asleep. So I'm about to try to see how this gonna work to do a video while they're still sleeping, and I can do this without my baby get hopping on the video. But I know y'all see this stuff. I figured this would be a pretty cool way to do this. I'm trying different angles with filming since we still have boxes everywhere. But we got our bed put up. The mattress is still not delivered after, I think we're going on like 2.5 months since we've ordered our mattress, and we have yet to receive our mattress. It should be here this weekend. Today is Friday. It should be here tomorrow. And then these boxes over here are our dressers that we just purchased, and we need to put those together. But that's neither here nor there. So I wanted to hop on and do a video about my life as a stay-at-home mom. And I was triggered. I'm kind of glad that I waited to do this video like a month later, because I was really upset when I was like, I'm gonna do a video about this. So long story short, if I can make it short, I went to Walmart the week before Christmas. So I went to Walmart to kind of like buy up groceries, because I was gonna cook meals for my husband and put them away so that he'll have stuff to eat for that week, because my daughter and I left for the week before Christmas, because he still had to work, but we went home ahead of him for a week before Christmas, and he just came out on Christmas Day to spend Christmas with us, and then we came back home together. But anyway, so I went to Walmart and I bought up like groceries so that I could have him meals prepared, because that's what I do. I feel like as a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, a homemaker, I still run this home. I'm not the type of woman that will just sit at the house and let him work and he brings in the money and I do nothing. Like, I legit get up and I work very hard to keep this household running as smoothly as possible. I make sure that we all have a good meal to eat every day. And there may be days where I'd be like, listen, you're gonna have to make you some peanut butter toast and apple slices if I'm not feeling up to cooking, because I'm still human. But for the most part, I will do everything I can to make sure my husband and my daughter has eaten, clothes are washed. I mean, they're not put away because I still don't have dressers put up. But for the most part, I do a damn good job at being a stay-at-home mom. So I'm in the checkout, and the cashier, she's like an older lady. She looks like she could be like in her late 50s, early 60s. And we're talking. I'm a talker, and I was telling her, she was just like, "Oh, you went grocery shopping," and I was just like, "Yeah, I'm preparing for the holiday season. I want to make sure my husband has food cooked and prepared for the week while he's working." And she was just like, "Oh, you don't work?" And I was just like, "No, I'm a stay-at-home mom. It must be nice." And I was just at first I was like, oh yeah, and then I felt that vibe, like it was like almost low-key envy. It was just, I don't know what it was, but I did not like how it hit. So as I'm pushing the basket away, and Genesis, of course, is like, bye, she's this happy-go-lucky kid, and I overhear her saying to the lady behind me, I sure wish I didn't have to work. And I'm just like, okay, like her tone was so nasty. And it just triggered me, because I feel like a lot of people they have this misconception about women who stay at home with their children, or even a stay-at-home wife, because before I had Genesis, I was a stay-at-home wife for a little while. It wasn't for me. When my husband and I first got married 11 years ago, I was a stay-at-home wife for a little while. it did not work for me. I did not like feeling like I wasn't doing anything. So I ended up getting a job, and I worked at Allstate for like a year until we decided to move to LA, and that's a whole nother story. But we did discuss, like, once we started planning to get pregnant, because we did plan our pregnancy, but once we decided to get pregnant and have our daughter, we did decide, we discussed the fact that he comes from a very, very traditional household where his mom was pretty much at home most of the time. She did have part-time jobs here and there when they needed extra money, and still now to this day she's the same way. That's the same way they run the household. His dad works, and it's it works smoothly for them. Like, she handles the paperwork, he brings home the money, and she runs that household smoothly. And that's how my husband was raised. He has not forced that lifestyle onto me. It just worked perfectly because for some reason that's what I always knew that I wanted, on top of still being in the career field of an entertainer and actress, because I believe I can have it all. I may not be able to have it all at the same time, but I know for a fact that there is a way that I can balance still being a really good, dope, bomb ass mom and making sure that my household is running smoothly and still being able to be an actress successfully, and do other things within the entertainment field that I want to do in the future. But for the most part, right now, we're okay with me being a stay-at-home mom, and we both are in agreement with the fact that we do not like, we don't want our kids to go to daycare. We don't want them to go to public school. That means we have to prepare our lives for that. So I just was like, I was really, really triggered because even though she doesn't know me, I need people to understand that as a stay-at-home mom, it is not just, oh, I get to kick my feet up, because I don't. Like, right now, I can't see the time on my phone, but right now I know it has to be going on 10 a.m. I get up, well, before I got into this habit of waking up around 10 or 11 with my baby. But before getting into the habit, before Christmas started, I would get up at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I would do my meditations. I would do my teas, do all of that, the stuff that I can do for myself within that first hour. Because once she notices that I'm not in the bed with her, she's up within like an hour or two. But right now my husband is laying with her, so it's fine. And we're trying to train her to sleep in her own bed. We getting there, step by step. But my day starts out all about making sure that my home is in order. Like, my husband goes to work, he leaves for work in the evening. I don't think I need to do a time frame, but my mind automatically is, okay, I know that when she wakes up, she's going to ask for food. So I make sure that I already have oatmeal prepared or something in my head ready for her, because I know as soon as she wakes up, she wants something to eat, because that's how she knows, like clockwork. She depends on mommy for everything. If I'm not home, if like today I went to the DMV, if I'd have come in later, which I was in and out within 45 minutes. So I'm really excited about that. But if I had been gone all day, she wouldn't have woken up asking him for food. She would have just laid there patiently and waited for him to wake up. But for me, it does not work that way. Y'all, I just looked at my hair. Yeah, I was trying to cut on this wig, but whatever. So my day starts off with me trying to hurry up and do something for myself. Some days I really try to meditate. I haven't been able to do that lately either. Not that I haven't been able to. I just ain't been disciplined enough to do it because my mind is on go. So I keep looking this way because that's the direction of the kitchen. My life is in that kitchen. And now that we have our furniture, our couch, and our kitchen table has just been delivered, like, this today makes 2 weeks that we've been having our furniture. So that's pretty much where me and Genesis reside. So before then, before the couch and the table got here, my whole life was in that kitchen. So it's breakfast. I make sure I have to fight with her to go to the restroom because she is afraid of whatever. Like, we're in that phase of, she's attached to mommy for everything. So it's if I'm trying to wash the dishes after I just cooked her breakfast, or, and we're trying to be quiet because we don't want to wake daddy because he's sleeping through the first half of the day. And then maybe like around 12 or 1 o'clock, that's when I start cooking dinner, because I need dinner to be done before he gets up and get ready to go to work. So I try to have it ready like 4, 5 o'clock. Between 4 and 5 o'clock, I want him, like, everything to be put together for his meals. And then in the middle of that, me and Genesis are like, all of my attention is on her. It's all on Genesis. And I'm not upset about it, but I just need people to understand, when you are a stay-at-home mom, especially now during the pandemic, it's a little different. And for me, from birth up until this past May 2020, I've never been at home alone with Genesis. Never. Because my mom and my nephew, we were all living in the same apartment from the time I gave birth, which was in 2017, until the time my mom moved back to Texas, which was May 2020. So I'd never been at home with Genesis to where all of my attention is on her, because, or all of her attention is on me, because she would go to my mom's room. She would sit at the computer with my mama while she worked from home, or she would go in my nephew's room when he got home from school. Like, I had a sense of relief, or, somebody to kind of like relieve me a little bit, but now I don't have that. And we're coming into a balance of how we can do that together, just with me and Donald as parents, by ourselves with the 3-year-old. So the transition has been a little bit rough, because it was like at home with my mama and my nephew, and then for a few months we stayed with my in-laws, so her cousins was there. So we went from her playing with other kids every day and me being able to like relax and chill a little bit, to we're in this space and it's just straight up, you jump right in, she's by herself, she doesn't have anybody to play with, to it's just me and mommy. So it's not just, oh, it must be nice. No, it's a balance. Like, it's a struggle to try to balance that lifestyle. I run the household, like, and I'm like, again, I'm great at it. My husband is amazing at being like, he gets up and he goes to work even when he don't feel like it. And if we need extra money, he'll do that overtime. If our stuff was together with our car, I'm sure he'd go hop on and do Lyft. Like, there are different things that we would do. And of course, we were speaking into existence that we'll be booking more jobs to where we have more money to put up. And he don't have to work extra hard, but I don't know. I just wanted to speak on the fact that I need people to get this misconception out of their head that when people are stay-at-home mom, it must be nice. No, like, you get to get up and go to work, and that little hour, 30 minutes that you're driving in your car, that's peace of mind. Whereas I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that every day. Let me not say that, because right now I have time because I got up early, but I don't typically get that moment. Like, after being home with her on days that he's at work, because he works 10 hours, like, by the time his off day come, I'm exhausted because I have not been able to release anything, and then once she goes to sleep, I'm still up at night, because it's like, oh, now I can watch the stuff that I couldn't watch earlier today because it's inappropriate for her to watch with me. So then I don't get sleep, because I'm up doing stuff that for myself, I'm scrolling on social media or checking emails or whatever. But you know it is what it is. So it's like, pump your brakes when you see people that's a stay-at-home mom and be like, oh, that must be cool. And now with the pandemic, imagine a stay-at-home mom who's working from home. I don't know how many times I've had relatives or people who love me, because I respect them. They'll be like, oh, this job is hiring for a work from home. Oh, no, not with mine. She she barely let me go take a shit, take a dump, go to the restroom by myself without her sitting in my face. What you doing, mommy? Are you done yet? Are you done? Are you done yet? And it's like, girl, can you just go for a second? Just go sit down. But she does not do that. So again, it is what it is. Y'all be gracious, be kind to those people in your lives that you like talking noise about and you think they got it like so much better than you. They're working too. You're working. You get your 2 weeks vacation. I don't get that. And that's my choice. I'll say that because I do have my mama wouldn't mind having Genesis for a week or two, but I'm that type of parent where I want her to be with me at all times as much as I can, especially now because she has the worst tantrums ever. And I want to be the one to correct those tantrums the way I want to do that. So yeah, I don't know if this was like a rant or whatever, but I might be doing a vlog later because I have a hair appointment. I have not gone to get my hair done professionally in I don't even know how long. I don't even know. It could be over 11 years. I don't know. I don't even think I've ever gone to a salon since I've been married to my husband, and we'll be married 11 years in March. But I have to get my ends trimmed, and because I'm a mom now, I don't have the time or the patience to try to blow dry my hair and straighten it out, and I haven't put heat on my hair in over 5 years. I'm just gonna go to a salon. She's affordable, and I think I'm gonna vlog going. Maybe I might do it before and after. I'm not gonna say her name just in case I don't like it. But yeah. So, all right, y'all. Thanks again for watching. Please remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Just be on the lookout. I don't really have any set dates on when I'm posting videos. I'm just trying to do them when I can. And today is one of those days where I was up in a decent time. And I had time on my hands before the hair appointment. I thought I was going to be at the DMV for like 3 hours, but I was there in 45 minutes. But all right, I love you. Peace, love, and light. Yeah, lead with love, y'all. Lead with love. And I'm going to lead with love too. Bye.